So a lot of you guys have probably been wondering what happened at Call of Duty Next 2024. What brand new news is there related to the mobile community? And to be completely transparent with you guys, not much of the focus this year was on mobile. It was prioritizing Black Ops 6, the release of that game, and all the brand new information and movement system, all that good stuff on Black Ops 6 and console PC. But we did get a little bit of a private event when it came to the mobile stuff, where they talked a little bit about the continuation of Call of Duty Mobile, as well as a lot of new updates coming to Warzone Mobile this year. Now, because the big focus of this channel is Call of Duty Mobile, and I know that's what most of you guys care about, I'm going to go over that very little information that we did learn. So to start with the obvious, Season 8 of the game is officially out, and we did just get the brand new Lag 53 assault rifle. Later this season, we're going to also be getting another mythic weapon, and that's going to be for the Jak 12 shotgun. And there is going to be a skin event related to the mythic skins. So if you pick up both the Jak 12 and the mythic Krig 6, which is going to be having a redux draw later this season, you'll be able to claim an exclusive skin for obtaining both of these items that you can attach on those two weapons. Besides that, the information was pretty standard. We're going to be getting Season 9 in the future, then 10, and Season 10 is going to be the anniversary update for the game, which is going to bring in a whole bunch of new content alongside a brand new single player experience for the game, just like we've seen in the past with the previous anniversary updates. Now, the biggest information related to Call of Duty Mobile is something that I'm really not allowed to touch on very much, but I will say Battle Royale is going to be getting a brand new map introduced. We've never seen this before in any previous Call of Duty. This is a Call of Duty original. Now, I was able to see some screenshots of the map. It actually does look very exciting. It is completely different than, again, anything we've seen in the game so far. So I think a lot of you guys who play Battle Royale and even the multiplayer community is really going to be looking forward to playing this map and hopping in once it does release. Now, moving over to Warzone Mobile, there is a lot more information that I'm allowed to publicly talk about, including showing this trailer right now for the brand new Omni system movement that, if you guys haven't heard, is being introduced to the Call of Duty franchise with Black Ops 6. And in the future, Warzone Mobile is going to be getting this new movement system as well. I've actually tested it out myself, and this is going to completely change the pacing of the game. I know a lot of people who played Call of Duty Mobile had talked about Warzone Mobile's movement feeling sluggish and slow. This, again, is going to completely change the pace, speeding it up significantly, and is going to widen the skill gap to an unfathomable amount. And right now, we're watching what it looks like from the third-person perspective of someone doing a backwards slide. This was Godsley kind enough to showcase us on Rust, and this is just crazy. Look how fast he got to the other end of the map. So of course, with this being a completely rehauled movement system in the game, I had a lot of questions about it that I had answered, and I just figured I'd forward some of that information to you guys. First and foremost, is this going to be a difficult system to adapt to? No, they actually integrated all of this into the current HUD of the game, and it's very seamless. You just kind of pick up your controls and it works. For me, if I'm sprinting and I tap my crouch button, I do the slide. Again, I can do that in any movement direction. Personally, I play auto sprint. I'm not sure what we had on the build that we were playing on, but it was the same system. If I was walking backwards and I pressed the crouch button, I would do a backward slide. Now, on the other hand, if I wanted to do a dolphin dive, which again, you can do in any direction, and you can also aim down sights and even fire while doing so, you just hold down your crouch button while sprinting. The movement felt flawless. It was easy to pick up. And as always, I'm sure it's going to have a very big skill gap when it comes to mastering it, because there's a whole bunch of different ways to maneuver around the map. Something that I think a lot of Call of Duty Mobile players are really going to enjoy is the fact that you can now slide in ADS just like you can in that game. So it's going to help a lot with the fluidity and just allowing players to make easier transition from game to game. This is going to be something that's both implemented into the multiplayer as well as the Battle Royale mode. And while we're talking about gameplay, I think it's worth mentioning that, we're going to be getting 31 new weapons introduced into the game from Black Ops 6. And this is going to mean brand new attachments and, more importantly, brand new camos that we're going to be able to grind for inside of the game. We're also going to be getting the brand new Warzone Black Ops 6 perk system introduced into the game. So we're going back to the simplistic pick 3 perk system instead of the specialist packages that we currently have. And with that being said, they're going to be adding in brand new lootable perks, which is a system that we saw back in Blackout. A game that I still think is the greatest Battle Royale to ever come out, but that's just my opinion. On screen, we're looking at some gameplay of me, actually. Wow, that's okay. I wasn't expecting that. I'm pretty young in this, but you guys get the point. You pick up a perk and you're able to attach it to your character whenever you want for a limited time. It's like a mini buff. Something else that I found really interesting when I was going through the loadout screen is the fact that we now have a dedicated melee slot. This is super cool for multiple reasons. One, the obvious, we get to now carry 2 weapons at all times, even if we want to still have a melee equipped. So we can run around with 2 different types of primary weapons. But if we're in a situation where we need to run faster, we can pull out our knife and not have to drop one of those 2 weapons in our inventory. Now, not only do we run the speed of holding a knife, which is going to be super helpful, come closer for this. While holding your knife in game, you will also have unlimited tactical sprint. I told y'all the pacing of this game is getting much quicker. Oh, you thought we were done? We are not done. We're also going to be getting a brand new UI that allows us to save our weapon blueprints and attachments. Oh my god, I've been looking for this for a long time, and guess what else they told me? We're going to get a search for attachment system. Oh my, I'm not done. Hold on. They cleaned up the UI. Look at this. It's so much easier to navigate through. Oh, dude, honestly, round of applause. They're taking all the feedback. I know it was a bit slower than we all would have liked, but they're taking our feedback and they are implementing it into this game. Now let's move on to something that I know all you OG Call of Duty fans are going to appreciate, and that is the brand new, wait for it, prestige system. Dude, what are they doing? This game's incredible. On mobile for free? Now I'm going to read straight from my notes so I don't miss anything here. Shared ranking system that includes the more traditional prestige system. Now, if you guys didn't see Call of Duty Next or maybe didn't play previous Call of Duties, the way a prestige system works, you start off grinding from level 1 to whatever the max level may be. Once you hit max level, you now have the ability to prestige. And once you prestige, you relog all the equipment that you slowly unlocked as you progressed through the different levels, and in turn, you gain a little bit of prestige. Of course, while doing this, you unlock a brand new icon, a medal, calling card, whatever it may be, and more importantly, the ability to grind maybe new camos and just get some special exclusive unlocks for doing this. There will be 10 new prestiges coming to Black Ops 6 and Warzone, so I'd assume Warzone Mobile as well. And once you hit prestige level 10, you'll now have the ability to grind from level 1 to 1000. Possibly later on in the seasons, we might see this extended, but this is going to be a very similar system to what we saw back in Black Ops 3. There's going to be camo progressing tracking between Warzone Mobile and Warzone, and this is only going to exclude the Black Ops 6 Zombies camos. Now, I've seen these skins. I think they're incredible. Gold, Diamond, and Dark Matter look great this year. We're going to have Legacy Completionist camo paths for both Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, so there's going to be specific ways that you can earn that inside of Warzone Mobile. And from what I was told, there's going to be some secret progression camos, so we'll see. As far as some of the miscellaneous interface features, players are now going to be able to pick up items without interrupting their reload. There's going to be an updated quick inventory system adapted from Warzone with slots that are exclusive to specific item types. We'll be having the introduction of satchels, which will allow players to increase the amount of quantity of items they're able to store while running around in game, and the ability to purchase a player's primary weapon from buy stations. This is an incredible system that was in Warzone for the past couple of months, and I really wish we had it in the game. Look, we finally have it in the game. So a lot of very exciting stuff is going to be introduced into the game, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering, okay, well, when is this going to happen? And I was told that the Omni movement is going to be coming to Warzone Mobile before Season 1 of the game. We should be expecting a lot of this content to be releasing in November. I wouldn't say all of it, but definitely a good portion of the content is going to be coming in November 2024 of Warzone Mobile. It's going to be a very exciting time, man. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I know this took a little bit longer for me to come out with all the news coming out from Next, but again, I just wanted to make sure everything that I talked about was something that I could make public for you guys. That way I still get invited to events like this in the future and can continue to update you guys on all the information related to mobile Call of Duty. Appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Huge shout out to Call of Duty Mobile and the Warzone Mobile team for having me out to Next this year. It was a great time as always. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I will catch you all in the next one.